Tell us, how do you feel about being called adorable?
Hello, guys. Thank you for having me. I don't know. My wife calls me like that. So.
Right. Yes, and that makes sense. It's weird, you would agree, that a radio show would call you that. You would agree?
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
Yes, that is correct. Of course it's correct.
How do you feel about being called the Heat Lifer?
Oh, that's unbelievable feeling. I'm really happy that we make that deal and that I'm going to spend the next 5 years in a Heat uniform.
Well, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead. Continue, please.
I just want to say I'm blessed.
Were you really considering anywhere else? Did you talk to anybody else?
No, because Miami was the first team that they called me, 6:01 at my time. So they woke me up, and but the last 3 months of the last season, I was really satisfied with the organization, with the people around me, the players, and I was considering Miami the first option.
Goran, were you nervous at all that Wade wasn't going to come back?
I was a little bit, yes. I was a little bit. I didn't know what's going to happen. And, I was back in Europe. I read all those media. And in the end, I'm really glad that we signed him back.
So where were you when the Miami Heat called you at 6:01 your time?
I was back home in Slovenia in my house with my wife.
Okay, so how does this work? Pat Riley calls you and you were just dead asleep? You weren't expecting the call? You didn't realize it was...
No, I did. One day before my agent called me, he said, make sure that your phone is charged, that free agency is open at 6 a.m. And, all day I was playing with my kids. We were in the amusement park. And, I was just so tired that I was sleeping. And then the phone call kind of surprised me a little bit.
And so who was on the other end of the line and what was he saying? 5 years, $85 million. Pat Riley just spit it at you. Take it or leave it.
Pat Riley and Andy. Everybody was on other line, and even Rod and my agent was in. It was a conference call, so I was a little bit in shock, surprised, but I was really happy that I hear all those voices, and we made the agreement easier. So,
Goran, fair to say if you wanted more money, you could have had it?
Yes.
Did you agree right there, Goran? Did you agree at the end of that phone call? Yeah, that's fine. Let's make this happen.
No, we went back and forth a little bit, and but in the end, I think so that Miami Heat is the right organization for me. I want to win something, and they're always in the top, and I could go somewhere else, but I was really happy the last couple of months here, and that was the right decision for me and for my family.
How famous are you in Slovenia?
I don't know, guys. Pretty famous because it's a small country, 2 million people, so everybody knows each other.
Well, how is your life different in Slovenia than it is in Miami?
The difference is that everybody knows me there, but the people are shy. If they see me, they're not going to take pictures. They're not going to approach me because it's a different culture. So that's the main difference here in Miami, and in the United States. So.
Yeah, there a radio show would never call you adorable, right? They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, never.
Correct.
Never, yeah. They would be afraid to.
That's right.
To say it.
That's right. But here we just claw at you and we paw at you and we take selfies with you. It's annoying.
It's not. It's part of the business, I would say. So.
Goran, the first day you were in Miami last season, obviously, you said Riley gave you a great speech in his office. Can you share some of those details?
Yes, I came to the office and he was saying, we're glad that you're going to be part of this organization. It's all about the winning. And then he threw all the rings that he has on the table.
What? He threw them on the table right in front of you, all of them?
Yes. Yes, and I was in shock because I want to have one of those. So.
But wait a minute, he already did that move with LeBron.
Hey, it works.
It doesn't seem like much of a speech, Goran. He just drops rings on a table.
It sounds like the behavior of a clumsy old man. He just drops things.
He had a good speech, but the most important things are those rings that I remember. So.
All right, and how many of them were there? Was it just a bunch of noise, and then were you like crawling around on the floor picking them up, or what happened?
No, it was a bunch of them. I don't know how 5, 6, 7. I don't know, a lot. And I remember asking, "Can I take one to my home?" And he said, "No, you need to earn this." And it was pretty exciting to see all those trophies and to meet Pat Riley in real life, and he's a legend, and it was something great.
Well, it's got to be frustrating to you. Goran Dragic with us on ESPN Radio. It's got to be frustrating to you, Goran, because you're a great basketball player, but you've never done real winning, right? Not in the pros.
Oh, I did. We played conference final with Suns 2010.
You got me. You got me.
Nice.
Yeah, but you were a backup back then, Goran. You were playing like 11 minutes a game.
Correct. No more than 11 minutes. Come on, guys.
Oh, look at that. He's baring his teeth. No longer so adorable. We've got him furious now.
Yeah, even while doing that, he's adorable.
That's right. Even while furious and insulted, he is.
Guys, I'm fine with that as long as I'm adorable, but on the court, I'm not adorable.
That's right. That's right. So, but you have said before how important winning is to you, at least in part, because that Suns team is the closest that you've gotten to winning. You want to be the centerpiece of something that wins.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, that 2010 with the Suns, we lost in conference finals against the Lakers, and that feeling was unbelievable to play so many playoffs games, and that was the first time and the last time that I was in the playoffs, and I miss those feelings, and that's why it was time to go somewhere else and to find a good spot for me. And I think so the Miami Heat it's a great spot for me and my family.
Goran Dragic with us on ESPN Radio. Did your agent even come to you and say, "Hey, Goran, there's another team out here. New York's an option. The Lakers are an option." Like, what was second place?
Basically, Miami Heat was the first option, and then when they called me at first, then when Pat was talking and everybody, and they said what kind of team is going to be and what they're expecting to, then I said I need to be on this wagon.
You didn't really answer the question, though, adorable Goran Dragic. You didn't.
I know. It's tough to answer on this question.
You avoided. You sidestepped it. You crossed me over there. Who was in second place, Dragic? Give me a name.
It was L.A., Knicks, and those teams, but we never basically talked with them. So.
Goran Dragic with us on ESPN Radio. And can you tell us what you learned about the Miami Heat in your couple of months playing for the Miami Heat that made this an easier decision for you?
That everybody's so close, that it's a family organization, that if you need help, they're going to be there for you. And, it's only one thing about it. It's how to win together. And I was really impressed with all the people that they're working there, the fans, the city. And everything is such a beautiful story that I said I want to be part of this.
If Wade doesn't re-sign here, do you?
I would, yes. But I was hoping that he's coming back, and I was a little bit nervous about that. But when I found out that he's going to re-sign with us, I was really happy.
Were you in contact with him at all? Were you putting pressure on him?
Yeah, we were in contact by emails, but we didn't talk about basketball, more as how is your family, how is my family, because we have some problem with the baby, but now everything is fine. So.
With Mateo?
No, with pregnancy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about
that.
Goran Dragic with us on ESPN Radio. You want to say anything to Miami in Spanish?
Yo no hablo español.
That's not enough. Come on. I've been told that your Spanish is perfect, although I don't think it is.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
I know that my Spanish is not perfect, but what I can say, okay, yo soy muy feliz que yo estoy aquí con Miami Heat. Ojalá que ganamos muchos partidos y que ganamos el título. yo firmo aquí para 5 años y ya está. This is it.
Wow, he just said...
It's okay. I mean, I don't know what to say.
No, I'll translate for you. He just guaranteed not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, 8.
9.
Yes.
9. See, he just kicked it up to 9. 9. Go one more, Dragic. One more.
I can.
One. Okay, 9.
I don't know how you say 10 in Spanish.
All right. Yes.
Fine. Yes.
9 is enough.
We'll
Thank
take
you.
9. Anything less going to be a disappointment.
Thank you, Goran, for being on with us. He guaranteed 9 championships in Miami. Thank you, Goran. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you, Goran.
This is the Dan LeBatard Show on ESPN Radio.